today's video is going to be a little different for my channel because it's going to be a prep for, you know, a trip type of video where I'll share with you what I do, maybe some tips and tricks, although I am a little bit intense when it comes to packing compared to other people. But anyways, before we continue the video, my name is Brenda. I live here in cloudy San Francisco. It is summer here in the city and we are getting every single season all in one. It's a stereotypical summer here in the city. Usually on my channel I do a lot of more vlogging. I have been wanting to incorporate more DIYs and like makeup tutorials. Haven't done them as much recently, but that's usually what this channel is about. Welcome to my channel if you're new, and welcome back if you're not new. I can't believe it. I just got 3 new, as of this video, 3 new subscribers, which is like really huge and like really appreciate it. Trust me, I was like super excited. I know for like a lot of people are like, you know, like it's just, you know, 20 people, but like, wow. Anyways, this video is going to be slightly different. I'm going to be showing you how I prep for a trip. Now I do have an upcoming trip to Arizona and I am a little intense when it comes to preparing for a trip. And then this year we are incorporating new things, but I just want to take you through how I'm preparing for this trip, things that I need to get done before I leave. It's essentially my first day trying to prepare. Yesterday I spent most of the day cleaning my apartment. It's still not the cleanest, but I was trying. And somebody was supposed to come and pick up the board, the base, my bed base. That I no longer need. I don't know what's happening with that. Honestly, it is what it is. Today, there's a few things that I do want to get done. I'm currently going to Target. I need to return some items that I bought. This swimsuit that I bought, it's really pretty, but it does not fit me. Like the top doesn't fit me, and I don't think they sell anything bigger than that size. And then look around to like see if there's anything missing that I need, like toiletries. Like toiletries and things like that. I also want to either stop at a CVS or a Walgreens because I find that my Target doesn't have all of the toiletries that I might need. Also stop at Ross and see if I can find like any new pajamas and things. I've been needing pajamas for a while, so that's not necessarily a part of the trip, but kind of part of it, because I do want to make sure I have like not see-through pajamas because I feel like all of my pajamas are see-through and I don't want to have see-through pajamas because I am staying with my friend Nicole, her family on this trip, so I don't know, me personally feels a little inappropriate. I do have to stop by the library. I finished my summer reading, which was super excited, so I have to go and drop off books and then pick up my tote and then, you know, slowly start putting things together. I am slowly checking things out, making sure I have things. I also did start a list of all the stuff that I'm planning on taking, planning on packing. I got a feeling, even though I think I said in my last vlog that I was trying not to procrastinate, I got a feeling it's not that procrastinating as that I'm overwhelmed. And so I think it's gonna take me a while to get all my ducks in a row. So yeah, that is the plan for today. Also, I'm trying to look at, I try to do minimal makeup today. And I guess it looks all right. My makeup today is brought to you by FSA money. Apparently, the FSA store sells Color Science, which is kind of like an SPF makeup brand. And so far, the only item that I've liked out of the 2 items I bought for Color Science has been the blush / lip tint. Also, I'm using my new lens for my camera that I bought on eBay, and so if it's auto-focusing, if it's making clicking noises, we're gonna find out post-production. Looks like the farmer's market is going on today. You'll notice how the fog is here, and then over here is like clear skies. It's on microclimates right there. let me share what I got. Hold on. Okay, honestly, the bag, the Ross bag, is a little exaggerating. I didn't buy that much stuff. It's just they no longer had other bags, and I ran out of space in my tote bag, and I also didn't want to whip out my new bag. First, I'll show you what I got at the whatchamacallit. And I'm sorry if I'm looking at the viewfinder. It's just so weird going from like looking at a little box on my DJI to this one. But I bought 2 pairs of socks. And excuse my Cheeto fingers. Oh my god, that is so embarrassing, but excuse them. I'm so sorry. Then I bought some personal items I'm not going to share on here. Bought some flops. I did buy some shaving cream for my thighs, because I'm like, if I think I want to take shorts, and I don't think Arizona has the same issue that Alaska did, which in Alaska the problem was not so much my thunder thighs, but it was the mosquitoes. You had to literally, like the the Uber driver that we got in Anchorage told us, like, you need to cover up because these mosquitoes will eat through your clothes. And she was right. I also bought some clips. Currently the clip that I'm wearing came in a 3-pack and I've already broken 2. So, clips. Here's for the big reveal. My tote bag. Look at she. Ain't she pretty? I don't know, she felt a little small this year, you know, a little smalls, but yay, 4th tote bag. We're collecting them like collector's item. You know, it's actually prettier in person. I think there was a blog where I said it was ugly. It's prettier in person. Okay, and then from Ross, I was gonna go to like Walgreens and CVS, but by that point I had way too much stuff and my back was killing me. I bought a mixture of things, both personal and for the trip. So personally, I wanted a spray bottle, and I bought some base racers, just like a little camisole right here, action, and then like some matching pants. I prefer pants over shorts when I sleep. I like the color of this, and there was another pajama that I liked, but somebody's grandmother beat me to it, which is fine. I bought 2 sports bra tops. Last but not least, I bought 2 pairs of like joggers. So much for not spending any money. I definitely went a little out, you know, buying stuff. But yeah, I kind of figured some of the stuff I needed. I did have some self-control. I was going to buy a lot more. I had some self-control. I kind of figure if anything doesn't fit me, then I'll return it when I come back from my trip. That's kind of it for today. That was like my priorities, was to get out there. I was supposed to buy the travel sponge and some travel stuff, you know, like the small travel size items. Not everything, just a few items. However, like I said, my Target doesn't really carry that much stuff. Like there's only lotions left and half of the aisle was like essentially empty. That's it for today. Alright, so I don't know if you can see it, but I recently washed all my shoes. I actually haven't washed a lot of them in a while. My favorite pair are those Cole Hands right there. They're technically not in the best condition, like they're kind of beat up and everything, but they're just the only ones that really fit. They are a little old and I try to replace them, but there's no replacement for them. All right, I'm gonna try to do this without triggering my lens to focus. My desk is a mess right now. I have some things here that I bought on Amazon. I was laughing because I was looking back at the footage from my last vlog where I said I didn't want to go and start buying a bunch of stuff, and I still did. Fortunately, I feel like it's stuff that I could still use. Like I think in my past trips I've gone and I bought like clothing that I didn't wear, or jewelry. It's just random stuff that I didn't use. But this time I bought a selfie stick from Amazon Prime Day. It looks pretty cool. It's pretty big is the one thing. I was looking for something smaller. I also bought this, which is something that I was like, even like not just for this trip, but like for my life in general. It's a fan. I don't know if you can hear it, but It's, oh, feels so good. And it's rechargeable, so I'm quite excited about this purchase, if I'm being honest. The amount of USB-Cs that I now have is kind of crazy. But yeah, and you know, just a little attachment. And then another thing I got at the Prime Day was a hard drive. I've actually been wanting to get a hard drive, another one. I have one, but I've mostly been using it to like store kind of like photo albums in a way, or like more personal documents, you know, from my computer and stuff. So I kind of just want this to be solely for the purpose of like YouTube. That's pretty much all I got from the Prime Day, but my desk is like an absolute just mess of things. Okay, so sorry for the close-up, but this is where the camera is and I'm not gonna switch it around. Current status is I am freaking out. I'm panicking about a multitude of things that just happened to all accumulate right now. And I should have seen it coming, but I think I just kind of put it in the back of my brain and was like, oh, I still have time. And then just time caught up with me. Deep breaths. But I definitely need to allow myself to feel this little freak out and then gather myself up together. But we're just chaotic today. But after my little mini breakdown, I am feeling a little better about things. I messaged my friend Ale and I also messaged Nicole. It just helped walk me through all of this and feel a little better. I'm still high anxiety. I think now it's just my body like trying to use up the energy I have because I haven't eaten anything. So I definitely need to eat something. I did end up canceling my hair appointment, which is fine. We're just gonna go like this, stylish, to Arizona. And I am probably not gonna dye my hair until maybe until September. I just have way too many expenses. Technically, this is my lunchtime. I'm not on the clock while I'm doing this. I'm off the clock. All right, so I'm like kneeling on the ground. My back is I'm gonna be in so much pain on the first days of this trip because, yeah, so I procrastinated just like I didn't want to do. And currently I have like stuff in the back that I'm like separating things. I am also filling up some little bottles. I got these off of Amazon. It was like a huge pack of them, and I use them for my shampoo, my body wash. Last time I used it for my face creams, but I have like these little tubs that I'm trying to clean up and then just put that in there because I am trying. So here's the thing. I tend to overpack on toiletries usually. That's my MO. So when I went to, I guess was when I bought the little things, because I was like, I'm such an overpacker and like the containers are too big and I just want to bring out a certain amount of liquid. But the reason why I'm so out of breath is because finally someone came and picked up the bed slats. I do feel bad because I had already told this other person, but it just like too much was like happening where it was like, oh sorry, I can't go in that day, or oh sorry, I can't go in that day. And I'm like, and this guy was like, I can come pick it up today, like just tell me if you're available at this time and I'll come pick it up. And I was like, great, you got it, I'm here all day. And so I just helped like put it out, and I also got to meet my neighbor along the way, which is like very interesting. He's very inebriated, but he was nice enough to, even in that state, help me drag my bed slates all the way to the elevator. The thing was already outside because he happened to be coming in while I was leaving my apartment. And then he was like, oh, you need any help? He helped me put it in the elevator. I took it out of the elevator and then I gave it to the guy. I still haven't, I thought about going. My job is having a barbecue. I didn't end up going. Honestly, I'm glad that I didn't because I'm looking outside and it's so foggy. And also because I like been running around like a chicken with the head cut off. Like I'm like, oh, I need this, I need that, pack this. And then I end up leaving things halfway done. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. I do need to go to the store to buy the travel stuff that I still need that I was supposed to get on Wednesday, but my coworker gave me a ride home, which was very kind of him because he's leaving. And so it was gonna be like the last time I would, you know, like see him before my vacation. And so he gave me a ride home. It was great, but I didn't end up going to buy the stuff that I was going to on my way home. So here we are. I am going good on this packing, but I still need to pack my clothing. I have a basket behind me that's full with all the outfits I chose yesterday, but I think I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna try to like reduce it even more because I'm just so nervous about being over the weight limit. And I really do not want to take a carry-on just because I have the muscle strength of a spaghetti noodle. I am not going to be able to put it, like it makes me nervous to put it overhead. Like I'm like, oh no, like what if I drop this on top of someone's head? That is my biggest fear, and I just don't like it. I feel too pressured to put it up there, and I'm not strong, and like I just don't like carrying stuff, and that's the point of me packing light, but I have to pack heavy for this trip, which is driving me nuts. But let me get off these 30-something-year-old knees and get back to packing. So I had all of the stuff in that basket ready to go, but then I started going through everything, and so this is stuff that was in the basket but no longer is in there because I changed my mind, or stuff that I brought out thinking maybe I'll replace stuff in the basket with that, and you know, had a lot of change of mind. However, Here we have everything. Excuse the messy writing. I'm just in a hurry. I don't really care. So as you can kind of see, it has the days that I'm gonna be there. And then this dress right here, I labeled emergency. I mean, this is like a dress that I can replace anything in this pile with, just depending on like what's the vibe, what's the mood. And like this one over here, I made sure this one was labeled that this was the airport outfit. So just like a t-shirt and some comfortable leggings. This is all I came up with as like my best solution to having to pack 2 weeks worth of clothing. And I also kind of decided to see if I could double outfits. So like the skirts, I have 2 skirts right here and I can use them for all of these days. So that kind of lowers the packing, avoiding taking any denim that would be too heavy. Hey, editing Brenda here, and I was editing the video and I just wanted to come in because I feel like I didn't explain a few things, and I also want to apologize. There is some like clicking noises that you can hear in the footage. Some shots are out of focus, and I do want to apologize. That is human error mistake on my part. I was trying out a new lens on my Canon camera because I wanted to use that camera for this video. And the lens doesn't have a stabilizer, and it doesn't have like that thing that makes it not be as clicky when it autofocuses. So that's kind of on me. I do really like the lens. I didn't know how it would come out in editing. And then the other thing, I wanted to explain why I was packing 2 weeks worth of clothes, and that's because I was told that there was kind of an unspoken kind of expectation to dress up for dinner, and maybe I misunderstood, but I was told to like bring extra cute outfits because we would be dressing up for dinner. And so that's why I packed 2 weeks worth of clothing. Usually I will only pack like one emergency outfit. I'm one of those people, like I do overpack, but not really. When it comes to outfits, like I might have like one emergency outfit and one cute outfit. So that's why I was packing 2 weeks worth of clothes, which I didn't end up even using all of it. Like I think we only dressed up one day. So it is what it is. You live and you learn. Everything in our check-in luggage. Allegedly, according to my scale, my luggage weighs 42 pounds. Honestly, everything that's in there is all that can fit in the luggage. I kind of have come to the conclusion that I'm going to have to take my carry-on, which I'm actually going to take the carry-on that fits underneath the seats. That's technically the whole like advertisement behind that luggage, is that it can just like slide under, and it has so far. So that would be like one less thing for me to put in the overhead, hopefully, fingers crossed. But yeah, so I have my computer here. I did make some spreadsheets on like all of the stuff that I needed to pack and all the stuff I needed to do in regards to my apartment. That includes like things like you know, taking out the trash, making sure there's nothing that could go bad. I have packed everything. Honestly, everything's already in the bag, so it's mostly for me to be like, okay, maybe, you know, I forgot to pack that thing and I can still run and like grab it. Already set up in Uber. That's another thing that I sometimes do, not all the time, depending on who I'm traveling with. If I travel with Ale, who is my friend who's featured on this channel a lot, like if I travel with her, she lives close enough by me that I can like Uber to her place and then we can all take an Uber from there. And it still costs me a lot less than for me to Uber by myself. Although I have done it in the past, but you know, usually that's kind of what we do. This time, yeah, I think it's probably easier to just Uber. So I'm gonna do the same thing I did last year. When we went to Alaska, I did reserve an Uber. However, it came earlier. So I was at the airport really early, which I don't mind. I love being at the airport early, but it was a lot earlier than I had anticipated because I think the Uber came about like 20 minutes earlier than my pickup time, which is fine. Pretty much it for this video. I hope that in the process, maybe I was able to give you some like tips or tricks on how to pack yourself, because packing can be so complicated, but you also don't have to do what I do because I'm a little extreme. I'm a little intense. I hope you found that helpful. Now the next video after this will be the video in Arizona. I am nervous. I don't know what to expect. So I will see you in the next one, hopefully. Also, don't forget to subscribe, you know, that way when the next video comes out, you get notified. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.